Hello there guys and welcome back to 100% Chelsea for another episode of the Transfer Show. And as I know you're all here right now, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. We massively do appreciate that. But actually getting into the video, which we haven't actually talked about yet. On Saturday, Chelsea played the first pre-season game of the season. Behind closed doors at Cobham, we faced Fulham. And we beat them 8-2, which, it sounds like it would have been a great game to watch. But no, they didn't broadcast it anywhere. And like I said, was played behind closed doors. The goals came by twice by Michy Batshuayi, 3 times by Willian. So, he did a good job. We got a hat-trick. Remy, Loic Remy actually scored 2 goals. And the 8th goal, not in order, was scored by Cesar Azpilicueta from the penalty spot. A lot of players got minutes. We basically changed the whole team other than one player at half-time. But very surprisingly to me, neither Christensen nor Charlie Musonda actually got minutes in that game. I find that very odd. Maybe they're carrying a small niggle or, something like that. But, we'll obviously find out whether they're properly in contest plans or not. Well, next week, really. When the next preseason games are coming up. And the next story is about Diego Costa. Only recently, yesterday or 2 days ago, he made a live stream on Instagram. And he was wearing an Atletico Madrid shirt. So that's great. Also, says Fabregas put a comment, in the live stream, just laughing, really. And Costa replied with "Give Conte a hug," obviously in Spanish, but it was translated. It's translated to that. So Diego's definitely not staying. That's for sure. It's not right by Diego to wear an Atletico Madrid shirt and make it publicly on his Instagram live stream. But what do you expect? He got sent a text message that he's not wanted at Chelsea anymore, and he really wants to join Atletico. So it's not right by him, but what do you expect? As Brendan mentioned, Zuma seems close to joining Stoke City. Yesterday he's actually been, pictured being at the Stoke City training ground wearing Stoke City, training gear. So that loan move just looks imminent, really, doesn't it? Other news came out that there are no more pre-season games other than the upcoming 3 that, will play while our tour through Asia next week against Arsenal, Bayern Munich and Inter Milan. So including the Community Shield, we're only playing 5 pre-season games before the Premier League starts. So that was Fulham, obviously the games against Arsenal, Bayern and Inter, then obviously the Community Shield against Arsenal again. So that doesn't seem a lot of games, but I guess it will have to do, I suppose. Something else that I don't think we've actually mentioned yet, I forgot it last time I made a video, but last week, Ruben Loftus-Cheek actually joined Crystal Palace on loan, which I personally think is a rather good move. Obviously, there was rumours that Southampton wanted him, for example, as well. We don't know that. If they did, I would prefer him to go there, but, maybe they actually didn't even want him, or he just preferred to stay in London. I don't know, but I think it's still a good move. Ola Aina actually went on loan to Hull City, to the Championship. And Van Ginkel, surprise, surprise, was loaned out to PSV Eindhoven again. Well, why do we not sell the guy? I like the guy. He was good. If he didn't tear his ACL, I think, during Jose's first season back, was it? He probably could have been a part of the squad. Doubt he would have been a regular, but, part of the squad anyway. But we just keep loaning him out to PSV. This is, I think, the 3rd straight season that we're loaning him out there. So why don't we just sell him? I don't get it. And now coming to what you actually saw in the title. German Sky Sports and the German football magazine Kicker have reported that Dortmund have made their final decision not to sell Aubameyang. A few days ago, their sporting director, or whatever his position is, Hans-Joachim Watzke, actually came out and said, well, they're willing to listen to offers, but only for a certain amount of time, because obviously they need to find replacements as well in time for the start of the season. I don't know if that sort of deadline, is over already, because he actually made it sound like there's a few more days left. But apparently, like I said, they've made the final decision not to sell Aubameyang, which is obviously a bummer. I mean, I suppose with crazy money, I don't know, like £100 million, you could possibly change their mind. But let's be honest, we won't pay that money. So it doesn't look good on the striker front. It really doesn't. Belotti seemingly looks set to join AC Milan. So pretty much the only option of the players that we were, consistently linked with through the window is Murata. And United, confirmed by Jose Mourinho himself, wanted him, but couldn't find an agreement with Real Madrid. So if United can't get an agreement, who seemingly don't give a fuck about spending money, they sign Pogba, they sign Lukaku, they sign incredibly expensive players, and they couldn't find an agreement. How the fuck are we going to find an agreement with them? There's no way in hell we're going to sign Murata if they don't lower the price massively, which I doubt they will. So I'm still not over the whole situation. So Conte has fucked off Diego Costa without having a replacement either lined up or pretty much already signed. And we're now only less than 3 weeks away from the start of the season with the Community Shield against Arsenal. Yes, it's not officially a game, but we all want to win that game, especially after losing in the FA Cup final against them, just a few weeks ago. So we really want to beat them, coming back to Wembley and stuff. It counts as a game for me and for all of us fans and for the team. I hope it counts as a game. We wrote it off. The season after we won the league the last time with Jose Mourinho, where we got absolutely hammered by Arsenal in the Community Shield. We don't want to go through that again because last time that ended up with us finishing 10th and our manager being sacked. So let's just win that game. So we have less than 3 weeks to prepare for that. Our only real striker left is Michy Batshuayi. Yes, he did well in the preseason game against Fulham, but still, he got 2 goals, got I think 2 assists. Remy looks like he's leaving, so we literally have 1 striker. 1. We sold Solanke. We sold Bertrand Traoré. We sent Tammy Abraham out on loan. We fucked off Diego Costa, and we only have Michy Batshuayi left, really. So what the fuck are we doing? Aubameyang isn't going anywhere apparently. Belotti probably going to Milan. Murata, I hope we sign him. I'm not the biggest fan of Murata, but we need a striker. We need a striker. We can't go into the season with just Michy Batshuayi. We can't do that. So, we need a striker. Maybe we're lucky and get Llorente. Great. Michy Batshuayi and Fernando Llorente as the 2 strikers of the champions of England. Great. Love it. Absolutely love it. I don't really know what's going on. Obviously, I'm criticising Antonio Conte for the way he handled the whole Diego Costa situation and fucking him off before actually having a replacement ready. I don't know if there was a verbal agreement with Lukaku, and that didn't happen. And, maybe that's why he fucked him off so early, after the season. But it didn't work. Obviously, that has nothing to do with Antonio Conte's coaching ability, and I do appreciate what he's done for us last season, and I do appreciate what he hopefully will do for us in the upcoming future. But I'm not happy with how he handled that. And obviously, board is still to be criticised because, they're clearly not backing him because we don't have a striker, so they need to sign a striker. They can't be stingy. They can't be saying, no, we can't pay 80 million for a striker. We need a striker. We can't be the champions of England and going to a season with only Michy Batshuayi as a striker. We need a world-class striker. That's what it is. But yeah, that's really it from me. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave me all of your thoughts down in the comment section below. What are your thoughts? Can we sign any striker? Will we sign any striker? I don't know. Just quickly, before the preseason games start, the broadcast of preseason games on Saturday. On Friday, I will put out, sort of a preview to the whole preseason tour, who's going on preseason, with, who's part of the squad going. And obviously all of that, I'm not going to preview the preseason games individually because, there's no way in predicting lineups and, results of preseason games. There's just no way in hell to do that. So I'm going to make one preview for the whole of preseason of the tour in Asia. But yeah, so that's coming on Friday. Again, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We massively do appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching. Up to Chelsea. And I'll see you next time.